Great to have you back with us right here on Traders 20. It's not just the benchmarks actually, it's even the broader markets where we are seeing a fair bit of selling pressure come in. So for now, we've got the mid-cap index that's off by about 0.5%. We've got a Deccan Chronicle, as expected, it's one of those big losers today as well, off by 4%. A GVK Power as well, down and out by about 3.5%. But for the week that's just gone by, in fact, we've had some big movers in the form of a Jet Airways that's gained close to 17%. Do remember the numbers also are expected to come in later through the day today, and SR Oil's added on 13%, as has a TTK Prestige that's witnessed a gain of close to 12%. Not just that, of course, also. So we have Dr. Rathod of IMD actually, who will be addressing a press conference in a short while from now. We can already see the visuals come up on your screen. And of course, they will be trying to give us more details onto the latest situation as far as the monsoons are concerned this time around. To remember, for the first 2 months, at least that's June and July, we've had rains which have been close to 19% below deficit. And we seem to be inching closer towards a drought-like situation. Officially, of course, it's not been declared yet, but it seems like it's only inevitable because, we are also expecting that for the forthcoming months, that's for the month of August as well as September, the rains are going to be below normal. So let's cut across.
I'll just briefly summarize. The rainfall during August is likely to be normal, as we indicated in our first forecast issued in the month of June, wherein we said that it is going to be 96% plus minus 9%. Rainfall over the country as a whole for the second half, that is August to September, of the 2012 southwest monsoon season is likely to be below normal. And here below normal means less than 94% of long period average. 94%. Below 94%. And quantitatively, rainfall for the country as a whole during the period August to September is likely to be 91% of long period average, with a model error of plus minus 8%. And based on the rainfall distribution over the country till date and outlook for the second half of the monsoon season, the seasonal rainfall of the entire southwest monsoon season, that is June to September, is likely to be deficient, that is less than 90% of long period average. That is in just the assessment for the second half as well as the total monsoon season as of now. And I invite any questions. Yes, ma'am.
The total southwest monsoon rains are now seeing 90% below average. So how much below 90%?
Well, basically the situation as of end of July, where the deficiency was minus 19%. So 19% deficiency for June and July, and this 91%, with taking 96% of August, it comes to around 85%.
Okay. So can we say that August, June, September rains are now seeing 85% of average?
Right, right.
Sir, I know this is not something you would like to say, but can we say it as a drought? Can we declare the drought as a drought?
Well, drought is not declared midterm.
So
Meteorological drought also we do end of the season. And let me clarify that meteorological drought is done on two scales. One is rainfall deficiency terms, and also on the spatial terms, and for a spatial domain which we consider is meteorological subdivision. Now, if for a given meteorological subdivision the rainfall deficiency is minus 26 to 50%, this is considered as moderate drought, and the deficiency lesser than minus 50% is severe drought. So these are two categories.
Sorry, can you repeat that? 26 to 50?
Minus 26 to 50% is moderate,
Right.
and less than minus 50 is. So this is for the Met subdivision. That is the basic fundamental unit.
Right now we are falling at...
अभी तक कितने पार्ट में जो माइनस 50% आपने अभी तक रिकॉर्ड किया हमारी बारिश?
अगर आप स्थिति को देखें तो जो आप स्कैंटी के 4 सब डिवीजन है वो तो है ही है, लेकिन ये प्लस माइनस 19% जो हम स्टैटिस्टिक्स देते हैं, सो यू हैव टू ऐड ऑन टू another 6%. So it may be around 35 to 40%.
35 to 40%.
35.
देश के 35 to 40% में less than 50% बारिश हुई है.
Less than 25.
नहीं,
Less than 25.
less than 25.
Less than 25% below normal बारिश हुई है, less than 25% बारिश हुई है.
Above.
Deficiency 25%.
Deficiency
Of long period.
अच्छा, कहीं भी 50% से ज़्यादा deficiency है?
4%.
हाँ, हरियाणा, पंजाब, वेस्ट राजस्थान, सौराष्ट्र एंड कच्छ.
हरियाणा, पंजाब, वेस्ट राजस्थान,
सौराष्ट्र एंड कच्छ.
यहाँ less than 50% बारिश.
Yes. And I'm more comfortable with the figure. Figure for Punjab is minus 66%. Minus 66%. Haryana, Delhi, Chandigarh is minus 71%. West Rajasthan minus 66%. Saurashtra and Kutch minus 79%.
तो सर ये कह सकते हैं इन चार इलाकों में मेट्रोलॉजिकल के हिसाब से ड्राउट है.
One second. So can you repeat that?
Haryana, Punjab minus 66, Haryana, Delhi minus 71, West Rajasthan minus 66, Saurashtra, Kutch, Diu minus 79.
सर कितने रीजन्स में ड्राउट बोल सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू माय डिपार्टमेंट?
देखिए, drought is subject of state government.
Yes.
And drought, this is a meteorological terms, the rainfall deficiency depicted in terms of percentage as I mentioned, and also the spatial domain.
Yeah.
We call meteorological drought, but
Yeah.
we call it end of season,
Yeah.
not now.
Okay.
End of September. End of season, monsoon season, long period है.
अभी तक के एक्सपीरियंस के हिसाब से कह सकते हैं.
नहीं कह सकते.
सर
No.
50%
हाँ, कंडीशंस डेवलप हो रही हैं, बट जो ड्राउट जब डिफाइन करते हैं, ये लेट मी टेल यू ऑल्सो, द ड्राउट ऑनसेट, देयर इज a lot of confusion. There are no uniform definition of drought, and there is no uniform definition of onset of drought. So therefore, conventionally, over the globe, drought is defined after the phenomena or season ends.
तो सर
शुरू में भी जैसे वाटर नॉर्मल रहेगी, काफी महीने डेफिशिएंट रही, अभी भी आगे भी डेफिशिएंसी चलती है, लेकिन आप लोग कहते हैं नॉर्मल हो जाएगा, एंड ऑफ सीजन आप लोग डिक्लेयर करेंगे, तो मार्केट को किस तरह का मैसेज हम लोग दिया गया?
मैसेज दे रहे हैं -15%.
नॉर्मल नहीं होगा, ये बोल रहे हैं.
-15% बोल रहे हैं ना. -10 तो अभी अगस्त सितंबर का बोला है ना. Now taking the deficiency accrued as of now, putting this together, season as the end will end at -15%.
So you are saying that -15% less rainfall in the
Of the-
entire
of
monsoon.
Yes,
In
yes.
the entire monsoon season, 15% less rainfall is the average which you have come.
and
Right.
August September will be -10%. Below normal.
-9%.
-9.
Nine.
Say that the season will receive -15%, will receive 15% of less rainfall. Is that right to say?
Yes.
एंड सर ये किस तरह से देखते हैं -15 जो इसका एवरेज होता है हर साल ऐसा है, या 15 को आप किस तरह से डिफाइन करेंगे? अगर
Deficient.
Deficient.
सर 2009 में जो गाइडलाइंस इशू की गई थी एग्रीकल्चर मिनिस्ट्री की तरफ से, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, उसके हिसाब से ये कहा गया था कि मेट्रोलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट के ड्राउट पर कहीं सामान्य से 50% कम बारिश हुआ
जी.
और सामान्य से 50% कम फसल नुकसान होता तो एग्रीकल्चर ड्राउट है. तो मेट्रोलॉजिकल ड्राउट के हिसाब से कहें तो अब तक जो मानसूनी बारिश हुई है जुलाई एंड तक, उसके हिसाब से ये 4 हिस्से पंजाब, हरियाणा, दिल्ली, चंडीगढ़, वेस्टर्न राजस्थान और सौराष्ट्र, ये सब अभी तक के मानसूनी बारिश के हिसाब से ड्राउट में आते हैं कि नहीं आते, कुछ गाइडलाइंस के मुताबिक.
मैंने जैसे कहा कि ड्राउट सीजन समाप्त होने के पश्चात ही कहा जाएगा, एक बार. और दूसरा जो एग्रीकल्चर ड्राउट है, उसकी डेफिनेशन और कॉम्प्लेक्स है. एग्रीकल्चर ड्राउट को डिफाइन करने के लिए रेनफॉल डेफिशिएंसी के साथ साथ क्रॉप कंडीशन को भी देखा जाता है.
Okay, some worrying statements there coming in from the meteorological department this time around that monsoon is likely to be below normal for 2012. The outlook for the second half of the southwest monsoon is less than 96% of the long period average. For some of the states mentioned, you have Saurashtra and Kutch, which are seeing deficient rainfall -79%. But back to Traders 20, Sandeep Wagli and Prakash Gaba are with us. Sandeep, what are the trading ideas for today?
A buy in Colgate Palmolive, stop loss 1170, target 1230. Main reason is swing high breakout. A move up to 1230 is very much expected for the next couple of days. Second is a buy in Glenmark Pharma, stop loss 390, target of 430. The momentum indicators are positive. They've given a positive crossover, so that suggests an up move. A sell in Hindalco, stop loss 119, target 111. Momentum indicators have given a negative crossover.
Right, and Prakash, what is it that you've identified?
Yeah, Dr. Reddy seems to be a buy, some kind of a consolidation happening and can climb to levels close to 1685. I would have a stop below 1645. Then I have two sales here. Jay Prakash Associates, the sell structurally weak. It's more of an exhaustion factor here. I would have a stop above the levels of 73, 74 zones. On the downside, we could see levels closer to 71, 70. And third is Larsen & Toubro looks weak to me, kind of exhausted out there. I would have a stop about 1380. On the downside, we could see levels closer to 1330. So two sales and one buy.
Sells and one buy from Prakash Gava. Thanks very much for that. Let's take it to our last two sets of technical experts. Rajat Bose and Deepak Mahoney join in. Hi Rajat, what are you advising today?
Apart from whatever I have been talking about, or rather giving sell recommendations on both Nifty and HDFC Bank, they were positional calls, and I still maintain that those are downside targets in those two securities would be met. So carry on with them, and Bajaj Hindustan on the long side is also maintained. For today I have chosen DLF and Reliance Infra as sell call and Balrampur Chini as buy call. DLF sell on rallies up to 206 with a stop above say 209, 201 and 198 would be the target. Now that it has come below 206 and staying there, it looks weak, and most probably it would actually retrace to sub 200 levels. Balrampur Chini, the strength is all too obvious. I mean, this is one sector that would continue to go contrary to the market. Intraday chart looks quite strong, and even the daily chart suggests that further upswing likely. Buy with a stop below 56.50, target 60 and 61.40. This can of course be bought on for investments with a target of 74 to 78 going forward. Reliance Infra sell on rallies up to 504. There is an intraday gap between 504 and 508. Sell on rallies up to 504 with a stop above 512. Target 495, 491 and 486. Now that it has actually reacted from the 200-day, 100-day to about 200-day moving average zone, probably there would be a corrective swing that would take it down to 485 before further upswing happens.
Right, and Deepak, what are your three top big ideas?
Well, I'm going with two buys and a short sell. The buys are two stocks which are holding out quite nicely in spite of the market's fall today. United Breweries is the first of them with a stop loss of 575 and a target of 606. The stock is currently at a 3-month high, and it started to move just after a short correction. That's precisely when you want to really take up a position. Ambuja Cements, this has been now going on for about 3 months. It's been climbing quite steadily, doesn't fall very much, makes for a good buy at this level. Stop loss of 182 and a target of 191.